What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a bit of a different one today. This is my arena setup tour slash sort of guide video because as you can see the table is completely clear. I'm starting from scratch. I've moved it over to this corner because I thought it would just fit a bit better. That's why the crowd backdrop is a bit off center now because I had it over in the other side. So yeah, I don't really like this one. I'm going to switch it up, go for a different one this time. I'm going to put it in that corner, have my ring and my stage over there. Backstage will probably be over here. So yeah, this is the proper bare bones. There's literally nothing on here yet. So I'm going to run you through how this blank table becomes a full working PIC-FED arena, I suppose. So yeah, use this if you want to do the same, or if you need any inspiration for an arena. It's going to be a pretty basic one, because I know guys like My Damn Toys and probably WSC have probably done this as well, but this is going to be a simpler, easier way that you can follow along and do with probably less expensive stuff as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this today or probably over the next couple days because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I'm just scrapping that whole thing because I don't like it and starting again. So yeah, this might take me a while, but I'll show you the step by step and hope you enjoy it. So step one is done. This is all that remains of my crowd backdrop now. I had to keep this one because I just put some LED lights on it. There you go. Just for a little added bit of realism to the background, because you can see these ones have the lights on them. The other ones I forgot to crop out CM Punk and the rest of the ring, so these were the only ones that had the lights on them, so I had them sort of in the middle of the frame. But yeah, I just put these on there about a week ago, and obviously when I put it on there I thought, oh, these look perfect, but they don't. The whole thing didn't really work, so I'm gonna have to try and take that off and maybe re-stick it to the next one or just use them for something else. So yeah, there's one step down, but I think the rest of them are gonna not be quite as simple. Moving on to step two, here are all the components for the arena. So we got the stage, we got something in this box that I think you'll just have to watch Dead Man's Deliveries episode 6 to find out, unfortunately. So there's a bit of clickbait for you. Here is the old Jack's, probably Titantron Live backstage playset. I don't know what it's called, but you know, you Google WWE Jack's backstage playset and it'll come up pretty quickly probably. So yeah, I'll probably get some more stuff for the backstage, like backdrops and dioramas and stuff, but for now that's probably going to do, because really you can film like backstage segments anywhere, like on a shelf. Just something with a neutral background would work. So I'm gonna spend less time on that and more time on the actual arena. So I might do a backstage video in the future, but for now I'm probably just gonna be focusing on the main arena. Here are loads of these. These are like the Rob Schamberger art piece displays, but as you can see they can clip together. So they were from like Elite 48 to Elite 62, I think. So you can clip them together, use them as barricades. Quite a lot of people do. I don't have a proper barricade playset from like Ringside or the NXT ones. I know they're cool and you can use. Obviously VHS tapes is a popular one, especially more back in the day, at the early PIC-FEDers when there was no real options. They're really cool. They're like sort of retro-y looking ones. They do work very well. I used to have some, but I'm just going to use these because I don't know, they're just easier to use, I think, and they're easier to locate as well. And obviously we've got the ring and these two big boxes of crowd figures. I probably won't use all of them. I probably won't use most of them. I'll use maybe half of them. I'll pick out the best ones. I picked out some of these. It's got like Sandman, Chris Jericho, Rollins, Kevin Nash, Shane McMahon and Eddie. So these guys with like trousers and shirts on that don't look like completely out of place. So like, if you would like this, no, that wouldn't actually. John Cena. Look how jacked this guy is. What? You would never see someone like this in a wrestling crowd unless they were specifically put there to run out and batter someone at some point. Right, here's Brock Lesnar. He doesn't really fit. So, yeah. These guys go in the crowd. So that's step 2, I guess. Getting all the stuff. But step 3 is probably going to be a bit tougher to do. Probably going to set up the barricades next and put some crowd figures in. And then I'll get back to you. So I've just done the barricades. This is what I've went with. I went in like the V sort of shape coming out. So it's like right down the ramp. Sort of like the 2008 Royal Rumble at Madison Square Garden. Really like close to where they're coming out and stuff. When it comes round here for like a bit more crowd space. Tightens up around there. Comes all the way around here to like where the commentary tables will be. And then I put this bit for like an extra crowd, but I might put barricades along here, like box it off and have this as like a timekeeper's area or something. I had some extra ones, so I made this little hexagon thing. I thought it could be like a sort of VIP box, so like maybe you've got a figure of a celebrity or someone that you want to have on the show, a guest on your PIC-FED or something. Put a chair in the middle, sit them on it, have some security around it. Maybe put them in the corner there or over here, something like that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these. Obviously I haven't put the ring in the middle to see how much space I have around it. But I'll probably do that and put some crowd figures in to see how it looks. So I'll get back to you in a second about that. Now here's the ring in place for probably about where it's going to be. I had to shorten this up and like move it a bit further along because otherwise you couldn't get to the ring steps, but I've kept the same sort of layout. Same on this side, other than there's like one shorter because it's just going to come straight in to this barricade that goes all the way around to the back. I made this like a sort of makeshift timekeeper's area, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because it looks a bit dodgy really. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, just had some spare ones. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. This space, good amount of space here. Same with here, especially with like the commentary tables that I'm gonna put in. There's not that much room at the front and the back, but really they're just gonna be like running across it to like either area. That's where most of the outside of the ring action is gonna happen, you know. The only thing that really bothers me about is Royal Rumbles. For like eliminations, I feel like most of them would be here or here. But I want some both sides. I guess I could sort of just like push it back. Then I've got loads of room here. Pull it forward. I've got loads of room here. So yeah, it's starting to take some shape. I'll probably put in some crowd figures next, and obviously my crowd backdrop will be going in at some point which should hopefully just put the finishing touches on it. Maybe we'll see. So I've just filled out this little piece of the crowd with some crowd figures. So yeah, I've got to put some shirts on these guys because most of them, like, they're just half naked and it doesn't really work. And most of them are jacked and they don't look like they should be in the crowds. They look like they should be in the ring because they're wrestling figures. So I need to get a lot of shirts on them. Like the front guys do have shirts on them, because the rest of them sort of blend in, but that's only a small portion because I've got the rest of that to do. I do have to push this table into the back corner because it's out at the minute, so that I can put my crowd backdrop in the corner. When I've all printed it out, that's not going to be the easiest to do. So I don't know how I'm going to push the table into the corner without knocking them over, so I probably shouldn't have started this. Probably should have done something else, but yeah, it's a bit late now. So I'll see you when I've done the rest of my crowd or the crowd backdrop or something. I don't even know anymore. So, welcome back to the video. It's been about a week and a half since I last recorded. And it looks very different because I recorded 2 videos in between then. My stage unboxing and the Elimination Chambers predictions that didn't go great, to be honest. Don't know if the stage has come out yet. well, I haven't uploaded that as of right now, so it might be a spoiler. I don't know when this will go out. But yeah, I had to like move all the stuff around to film those. And I don't know why I set up the arena when I knew I had to do this. So I got the crowd backdrop printed out. I did it first in A3 and it was like double the length of the table, so that wasn't gonna work. But yeah, these are A4, it's like 30 of them, so it's 10 by 3. Got these big like cardstock poster board pieces that will be stuck onto the wall first, and then I'll put the actual crowd backdrop onto it, because it didn't go great with it last time. Got some double-sided tape to do that with, and some spray glue adhesive thing, so hopefully that works. So it's just gonna wrap around here and then come a bit up this wall, so there's gonna be like 4 here, 6 here. So I've planned this out. Hopefully it's gonna work. I don't know how well it's gonna stick to the walls. It might annoy me a little bit, but well, I'm just gonna have to give it a go. There's only one way to find out, so hopefully I'll be back with an update pretty soon, but I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. So I've never tried this before, but it's actually went pretty well. There's one panel, so that's like an idea of how big it's gonna be. That's one. There'll be another one here, and then there'll be 3 across this wall. So yeah, I've got to do that another 4 times. There's also going to be another one going up, but the backdrop doesn't go that high. It's going to be like just a bit above it. So I don't know if I'll put them up yet, but I might. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you again soon, because between this part and the last part, like about 12 hours. So hopefully it's a bit shorter this time. So here we go. I've put the 5 things in. The corner isn't like a proper straight corner, so there's a little gap there, but hopefully when I put the actual backdrop on, it should be fixed. So I'll see you when I've done that. So here it is. I've finally finished it. It's all up on the wall, and this looks great. It's not perfect, obviously, like there's some bits that I've not lined up great, but it looks very cool. So starting over here, the crowd have got Snickers, Shop WWF Zone, PlayStation, THQ, I'm not really sure what that is. We've got the Jax logo, WWF. Can I zoom in here? I'm not sure what that was. I think I cut off the bottom accidentally. And then we've got Stacker 2, Castro GTX. We've got like bins and some more over here. Chairs, production equipment, but it's just a big crowd backdrop. So it did take me quite a long time to do. I didn't use all of these cards. I was going to put them too high, but I couldn't really be bothered. They took ages, and this took me like pretty much all day to do. But it was totally worth it. Did rip it in that corner because that glue spray stuff I used was a bit annoying, so I didn't use it for all of it. But yeah, if you want to use this for your PIC-FED arena or figure photography or anything, then look in the description. I'll leave a link to the website, www.figuration.com. It's going on Instagram if that's easier to access. He's put loads of like printables up on the website for you to download for free, which is really cool. So big thanks to him. I'll probably put a post up on it about this on my Instagram, so go give that a look. I'll probably tag him in it so you can get it easily. But yeah, here it is one last time. Well, not one last time, you'll probably see it again in a second, but hopefully it will have the whole arena done up, because I can now finish it. I did sort of accidentally slant it up, like you can see the gap gets bigger there, but it's going to be hidden by the crowd anyway, so I'm not really bothered about that. So yeah, I'll get back to you when I've put the arena all back together. And here we have it, guys. After about 2 weeks of putting this together, God knows how long this video is going to be, the arena is done. The crowd backdrop is in, and the crowd has all been put in. This took me way too long to do. I did it a bit too meticulously than really you have to if you're following this setup. Like back here we got some Jeff Hardys, we got the Spirit Squad, Funkadactyls, Bella Twins. We've got little Hoggleswan, Hornswoggle, that's his real name, innit? Hornswoggle corner. Then being Deadman Fakes, Undertaker corner. There's 11 Undertakers in here. Got a little like non-wrestling section. It's Bruce Wayne, Gru, Lionel Messi, and Wolverine is squaring up to the Boogeyman, who's sort of all over the arena. There's one of him there. There's another one in there. There's one in this little section here. Got Chris Benoit. And the ring is in, and it looks great in my humble opinion. It's definitely the best arena I've ever made. If you want to have a look at some of the old ones, just go back and watch like my really early PIC-FED videos. Like, just have a look at the arena. It doesn't look great compared to this. I think it looks really good. So if you are planning on doing this yourself, obviously you can go different ways with it. It doesn't have to be like this. But if you want the crowd backdrop, I don't know if I've mentioned this. I filmed the last part like days and days ago. www.figuration.com. He's also on Instagram. I'll probably tag him, so I'll probably post about this in about 10 minutes. So yeah, if you want that, go to his website. They're free as well, which is a added bonus, because there's not really many options for these sorts of things other than like printing it out yourself and making your own, which is, you know, a lot of hassle. So yeah, the arena is done. So that's another step forward. I also put these like ring mats in. Go all the way around, and the announce table for where it would be. So yeah, that is another part done, another step forward to starting up DFW. So if you've got any suggestions for DFW when it does start up, I'm not sure when it will be, or just any video suggestions in general that you want to see, please leave them down in the comments, because, you know, this is one of my first non-unboxing videos again. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more of these in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. If you've even made it this far, I'll be surprised if anyone has. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.